whole like advanced world of, you know what? Good Mythical Morning content. That's actually perfect. We got to get some of like the fancy ramen cups because they get.
I will admit, I haven't
legit.
had any other ones other than this.
As far as like,
but like, I can't believe that it will get better than this.
As far as just a quick little thing, I'm gonna knock those at all. Like those do the job, 100%. But yeah, and especially like, so do you like spicy?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's some spicy noodle cups that are like insane.
It took me like 25 years.
Korean ones in particular.
You know,
25 years.
In MWIII,
you're not supposed to put water in those. You're supposed to take them out and boil the water.
Yeah, guys.
And what?
You're talking about the packs.
Yeah.
The packs you take out.
Guys,
a couple
Where
ones you
did
don't.
you put water?
You're supposed to, I'm sorry, you're not supposed to put the water in it and then put it in the microwave. You're supposed to put boiling water in it.
Oh, okay, yes. Okay.
Guys, did you know in Mein Kampf, Hitler described Jews as being skilled in finance and media?
Okay.
That's the nicest thing that we could discern here.
Thank you.
But according to this, there is no credible or authentic record of Hitler ever expressing something positive about Jews. I was like, can you infer anything? Like, can we stretch it a little bit? They said, well, Minecraft, they said they're good with money.
Right.
Portrayed this in a highly negative light, however. Suggesting they use these skills for malicious purpose to harm non-Jews. Damn. I wanted to do a post like, did you know Hitler actually liked Jewish people? Based.
Here, I think this is the one I was talking
I'd like
about.
to hear more about that theory.
I tried. It's actually, there's nothing there.
Have you ever seen like these kind?
Those are my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, we need to do a test.
Variations of this one.
I've never tried any of the cups other than this one.
We got to do a cup of noodle test.
Yeah.
All of them. Hello.
Hello.
Writes itself. It writes itself. No, wait. They write it, and then I do it. In a sense, it writes itself.
All right, well, I'm going to end the poll. It seems like, unfortunately, it's a strong no here on the becoming Good Mythical Morning.
But I was saying, you
People
know.
don't like change, though. But
Great mystical evening.
Exactly.
Was that what was your suggestion, Ian?
Noah's Love had a domain, didn't he?
No,
it was Ian.
Oh, it was Ian.
It was Bad Mystical Evening.
Bad mystical,
evening.
That's right. That's right.
That sounds fun.
somebody said that if you did the live streams in the evening, it would do better because people are off work. But that's not an option for us with the kids.
Well, and again, part of what I like about this show is the length, and also like that it gets people through the day. When you're at home, you can relax, and I mean you can listen to it.
Just put it on after, yeah.
But for people who are working or whatever, school, you shouldn't be listening at school, guys. But be good. But anyway, it helps get them through the day, and that's so valuable.
I actually this weekend ran into a dude in a 7-Eleven who recognized me and came up, and he was like super nervous to like talk to me, which is always like weird because I don't feel like I'm anybody. But he told me that the show got him through recovery, that he was like an opiate addict and was in rehab, and all he did was just binge the podcast. And he was like genuinely like so thankful. It was like kind of like a touching thing. He like, it seemed really genuine from him that like the show really helped him. And
so when we go out,
that must be one of the hardest things to recover from opiates.
Oh yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Good job.
But people say that to us like pretty frequently when we go out. Like the people that respond and come, like they really, I don't know.
People.
Well, they describe it like that, and it feels like, you know, we're doing something important in that sense of just being there.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
It's not even like, oh, I'm doing something that nobody can do and I'm great. No, it's just being there. You know what I mean? Being dependable.
I was so lonely during the pandemic, and I was so tuned in with the pod. I felt like I was seeing my friends. And then now you guys are my friends.
Now we are friends. That worked out.
Before I worked here, I used to like listen to this pod like all 3 days of the week.
That's what's up.
There was just so much downtime at my job.
Holy shit.
It just made time go by quick.
So now you get to listen to it while you work.
Yeah, now it's my job. So same thing.
Just. All right, I'm gonna watch this one last clip, and then are we ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, let me watch. So this is at a pro-Trump rally. They brought up an exclusive rap performer here. Let's take a look. Crushing it.
What?
Killing it.
What?
It sounds good, but it's not me. Here we go. We ready to make America great again?
Yes.
Oh my God. Stop.
This guy's not for real. He's taking the piss, right? No, this isn't
No,
serious.
what? Is this a Nathan Fielder?
Yeah, it has to be.
Wait. You guys, he's getting mad at this.
So how's everybody doing?
What is this crowd?
No way.
It's not real. It's not real.
It is real.
It has to be a prank.
This
Nope.
is gonna be on the new season of Nathan for You.
This must be like a Impractical Joker's punishment or something.
It has 11K upvotes already.
That's fun though. I want more. Why was it so short? I could watch that guy. All right, you guys ready to dress to impress?
I am ready. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Actually, I'm not ready. Hold on.
Oh,
Okay, now I'm ready.
can I hit that?
Yeah,
I pretty much abandoned
Finish
cup of
it.
noodles because
it's unhealthy.
it's really unhealthy and
Yeah.
it's not a good weight loss food, let's say.
I only eat it pretty much like once a year, almost twice a year.
You know what I like? When I like eating it when it's not quite cooked all the way. Like if you put hot water in it and then you eat it like after like 30 seconds, just when it gets loose enough,
A little bit crunchy.
it's a little crunchy. That's where I fuck with it the most. I don't
Yeah,
like when the
yeah.
noodles get so soft.
I don't like that.
In college, my friends and I would sometimes break the ramen like cakes or whatever, where they would come in the packs, and we would just eat them like crackers.
Oh my God.
Delicious.
I heard people. What?
That's crazy.
I wonder if it was
That's so
a
good.
myth, but I heard people get sick doing that for some reason.
I didn't.
Why? Why would you get sick?
It was
They
delicious.
said something about worms. I feel like that has to be a myth.
Yeah,
It's just noodles.
I've done that too in the past.
You heard that too?
People talk
No.
about not eating uncooked pasta.
Discord.
Right?
No, not Discord. Roblox.
Roblox.
There it is.
And then just click on my name and join the server. Everybody joining in?
Wait, hold
I
on.
feel so cool.
You have
playing
30 seconds
Roblox.
to get in here. Hop in, everyone.
Also, we have an even number now, so we could do duos.
We could do the duo thing.
Oh, I've never done that.
I think to do that, you have to click on somebody.
Do I
and you have to-
click join already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
join.
Yeah, yeah.
Here. Turn that down a little bit.
Put it on your the TV, Ethan. If you can.
Load it up.
All right. I've not been doing great today. I'll tell you, Elo.
Oh, really?
I've been getting. I got
Divine
third. I got,
being.
Divine
bro.
being. Okay.
and then Ian, welcome to the VIP club, my friend. It's nice to see you.
Thank you. It feels
Oh,
good in
did he
here.
pay to
Here,
win?
I'll meet you in there.
What a loser.
Yeah,
dude.
let's touch base in the VIP room.
All right.
Ian, that is not very divine.
Hey, Lena, come here.
Yeah, anyone want to come hang out?
I'm right here. See me and Ian? Yeah, just come right in here.
Wait, is that VIP?
Yeah, no, come in.
I
You can
don't.
come
I'm
in.
not familiar with it.
No, I said it so you can come in.
It's a
No, I
party in
can't. You
here.
tricked- You tricked me. You're wasting my time.
You think you could get in the VIP room?
You sabotaged me. I don't want to go in there anyway.
You guys are paying to win. Come on.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm not winning.
It's a
You're
joke.
basically like an ex-verified. You know,
I- I didn't pay
Blue check
anything.
mark. It's embarrassing.
Ian, and
He gifted
specifically
this
talking
to
about
me.
you.
No. I earned this. I worked hard.
You did not. I would have declined it.
He did earn it. He won first place.
He sold out is what he did.
I wasn't here.
Sell out, bro. I'm pulling out all the stuff this time.
Okay.
You're gonna be
We will hold you up to
so
that.
impressed. You're gonna be so impressed.
Am I crazy or the faces don't matter at all?
That means you
Yeah,
get
look-
either 5 stars or 0
Okay, whatever.
when you declare that.
Yeah. I'm not worried.
Can I do hair in the VIP?
Yes, you can.
Where?
You just don't
Where I'm
even
at.
want to see us for
Right
a
there.
second.
No, the other side.
You
What?
d-
It's behind the other wall, behind you. Yeah, right there.
Oh fuck! What? How did I not? Okay. All right. Not that one. What's a godlike hairstyle here, guys? We need godlike hair. All right. How you enjoying the VIP room, Ian?
You know, I've come back out to the
Yeah, it's you gotta.
the main room.
It's
Oh, it
not
didn't really
enough.
help, did it?
Wait, hold on. Who's this? Is this Ian? Is that you, Ian?
Oh, wait.
Maybe.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, you got something badass from the VIP room.
There's a little stuff, and there's a couple.
There's something very helpful for
There's
this
something.
challenge.
Well, you guys have freaking angel wings?
Yeah, bro. What do you mean?
What is this
The
bullshit?
guys
VIP
don't?
room. How do you guys get
No, we
there?
don't.
Exclude even considering.
Here, I could
angel
show you where the entrance is, Olivia. If
I
you want
know,
to just
I
follow
know.
me,
But how do you get this stuff?
just walk through. You
I
just
don't
walk
even want to
through.
talk about it anymore.
This is such bullshit.
Don't talk to
Why
them,
so
you guys.
bitter? I
So
don't
true.
understand.
Zero.
I wouldn't even talk to them.
Pathetic.
Ian took my look and then just put on those VIP wings. I'm gonna say it.
You could say it.
I didn't even know what your look was because I was in the VIP room. You know, so I couldn't see
Right.
it.
Oh wait, you can change different colors, different sections of clothing.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty helpful to know.
Wait, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
What?
Oh, now I know.
Why is somebody climbing the wall here?
It's a long story.
Team deathmatch. All operatives, you're clear to engage. We've taken the lead.
Come on. I got no clothing on.
That would be a problem.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Fuck. All right. How much time I got? 1 minute.
Hostile UAV in the area.
It's crunch time. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm crunching too.
Holy shit, this is fucking clutch, dude.
Time to walk in.
Yeah, I gotta lock in.
Ah. Shit. Oh, maybe this. Instead of pants. Sometimes you just wear big boots, right? Instead of pants. Girls.
Sure.
Boom! Get out of my way, Ian! Wait, what the fuck?
So we have the brogue angel wings, and I
Why is
feel
it
like
not changing the color? Why am I climbing up the damn...
it looks so
You're
lame.
such a fucking noob, dude. You suck at this game, bro.
Why is it not changing the color?
You're such a Roblox
What the fuck was that? It changed it like 3 times.
All right, here's Olivia.
Cute.
You're first.
Oh my god.
Very cute. Is she a divine being?
It's more fair.
You can vote. She's a divine being. She's an angel.
Some of us don't have access to the angel wings.
I don't know.
Why not?
Have to go to the fave because we for instance.
There is Sword Love. Pretty cute.
Not divine. 3.
Not divine, dude. I have a
I think that
halo.
was a good
I
effort.
literally have a halo.
No shoes?
I'm trying to look. Yeah, I'm trying to be otherworldly.
Like just because you have a halo, okay? You got to... Okay. Love is
Cutesy.
Where'd you get a fucking crown?
Yeah, I didn't see the crown.
Yeah, what? Are you a VIP?
I don't know where I got that.
Oh my god.
Do you learn a glitch?
What?
I might just be. I might have some cheat codes and stuff like that.
What?
How do you put the crown?
Oh, this is kind of otherworldly too.
How many stars did you give me? How many stars did I get from you? Maybe I'll give you the crown. Yeah.
I gave you 5 if you want to know.
I gave you. Wait, I forgot. I forgot
see?
to vote.
Again, are you still not voting?
Oh my God, Lena gasped.
Beautiful. I'm impressed.
Being jealous.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, nice.
Pretty nice, pretty nice.
I meant 5.
That's fucked up. See?
Give it 4.
But if you told me where you got the crown, I may have been able to shift my focus back to the game. Whoa! What?
I decided that divine is however you choose to translate that.
I dig this.
Yeah, I like it too.
I'm going
Definitely giving
5-star.
divine. A bratty god.
He's a bratty god. He's a bratty angel.
Yeah.
Ciao.
What?
What the hell is that?
You know, I'm not very proud. I got a little overloaded with VIP.
It's just
VIP-itis.
It looks like she's wearing like flippers. You know, like swimming.
Kind of interesting.
Where did you even find a halo? Like, I can't discern what I'm looking at.
Oh, maybe you're too busy in the VIP room.
All right, come on.
Notice. Log off blue card. Pretty weak, dude.
That's pretty good. Kind of similar to Dan, a little bit.
I feel like he's just not.
But black shoes don't go with that.
I'm trying to turn the floor. Run it back. I tried to turn on white.
Okay.
Absolute.
Winner is R.
Ooh.
Oh, AB.
What? Really?
Oh,
wow.
I wonder if you would have got first.
Very nice.
Yeah, maybe if you voted for
If
me.
I voted 5, you would have got first.
Ethan, you were dead last.
I think the
Are you serious?
Yeah, 8th place.
Holy shit.
It's only 15 stars total. Damn.
There were a couple leftover codes, Dan. Maybe if we want to give out another.
To AB?
Or to, I don't know if you want to do another.
No, I'm not ready. Hold on. Dan might have access, but those are my codes.
Yeah, it's your call, Ethan. Whatever you want to do.
What codes?
Well, sometimes I have the power to hand out access to VIP, although it seems to be more personal. But
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
would love that this tiara. I'm paying money.
That I don't know where he got that. I haven't seen that.
No lounging.
That is some shooting through the walls kind of stuff.
All right,
You know what
whoever
I'm saying?
wins this next one gets VIP access. But if it's me or Ian, we get to protect our exclusivity.
If you are in, then you lose your VIP.
Oh, I like that.
I'm just gonna show up naked.
I like that.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Graduation.
Wait, what am I? Oh, graduation. I don't know what's graduation.
Yeah.
Is that like when you wear the school robes? Like, what is graduation?
Yeah, not the most interesting prompt.
In Israel, graduation is nothing. There's nothing.
There's only like one thing here in it. Wearing the stupid robe and the square hat.
Are those here?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't
I
think
guess just what you wear to dinner with your family and then you graduate, I guess.
Could we do a different
Kind
one?
of a weak ass prompt.
It's kind of boring.
It is pretty boring.
Can we like vote to skip or something?
That'd be cool if we could.
Can we all exit the server and re-enter?
Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Should we do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So everybody leave.
Bye.
Graduation. Leave.
I was gonna do Kanye West graduation.
I had that thing.
What does that mean?
Just to go a different direction with it. His album. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I am ready to go.
Okay, I'm going to. Is everybody out?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to restart it. Go ahead and join now.
I don't see. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Let's go.
Here we are. Or do we want to do a custom one here? Let's do.
Have you guys done any?
No. Dan's entering one though.
Okay.
So are you doing it through the game?
Sure. Even though
We can just do it.
we literally don't have to do that, but just so the viewers see the prompt at the top and stuff.
Yeah.
So how much does it cost to make a custom game?
75 Robux, which I think is like 75 cents.
75 cents
Yeah.
just to type in some words. And you know they probably collect them and steal the best ones too. They got people writing prompts for them.
All right, I guess I'll just say it's going to be H3 side character. So White Claw Gabe, Shirtless Eddie, Jimmy Lee.
H3 side character.
Yeah. Can be anybody from who's appeared on this show, let's say 2 times or more.
How do you change to a male?
Right when you start, there's 2 mannequins with the 2 body types, and you can select. I'll warn you though, the males are very limited on which clothing you can pick.
Yeah, there's like nothing for the guy.
Yeah.
It might be enough to get it done.
All right, side character.
Where is the character to choose?
Here, come. It's right when you start, across from where all the font is and
I
everything.
see.
These 2 right here. You click on one of those. Let me think.
Like, is there just a shirt for the girls? I feel like I can't find like basic shit. Pants?
They don't have like oversized stuff for the girls, which is pretty
Yeah, like a
annoying.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
I just want a fucking shirt.
It's only like
No. It's all like it's all glam.
yeah.
How am I gonna do this? What are these gloves? Okay.
Why are you already whining? We just started.
I'm not getting
crying about it.
Team deathmatch. Eliminate all threats. Don't hold back. On your 6.
I just need a shirt. You know? Just a shirt.
It's just a shirt? Well, I know you won't be shirtless Eddie then.
I feel like toggle certain shirts. It says toggle on. Oh, I found it.
What?
Yeah. Kind of OP.
Yo, that is OP. Axe, dude.
Oh, God. I'm just gonna pick a random face. Ooh. Okay. Oh, guys. Guys.
Wait, so masculine? Okay. Do they have hairstyles that are masculine?
Yeah, I think you you switch body.
No, I think there's. Oh yeah, I think it is automatic. You should see the.
This is the closest thing to mine.
I don't know if it'll win, but.
Okay. Pants. Oh my God, this is terrible. This is actually terrible.
Yeah, mine is terrible.
This is literally the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I'm deeply ashamed.
I can't put jewelry on?
No, you should be able to. Oh, as a guy?
As a guy. They're not letting me.
Oh, this thing is super sexy.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I couldn't use the pants I was
Wait,
wearing
that's
either.
what the hell?
Hostile UAV in the area.
That doesn't make any sense now. I need the jewelry. As a guy?
Yeah, I have a guy's body and I have jewelry on.
There's boys specific ones.
Oh,
Is it really?
come on. This game needs to be more open.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning, everyone. It's happening.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is
What is the jewelry for men?
Wait, what are you doing, Ethan?
I'm just going all out now.
Friendly UAV online.
You got a suspicion, but I guess I'll wait and see.
Suspicion is probably.
I need a headband. Headband?
Can I tell you?
Please.
It's by the like girls' accessories. Oh, it's.
This is.
The enemy's taking the lead.
This way?
Frankly, I'm embarrassed.
Oh my god, I don't have a face.
Oh, it's over? Dude, I'm so.
Thank God it's over.
I hated that one.
It's Ethan Bradbury?
Ah, that's good.
Pretty good.
Very good.
Wait, dude, speaking
I'm
of
trying to put on a headband.
No.
It was Mo, wasn't it?
what? Who's that?
Yeah, I don't know. I was.
Wait, I haven't
We'll look at it.
seen.
Here,
I'll show
walk
you
in,
after
dude, we're
this.
Don't
voting.
forget to vote.
I voted.
What's mine? Yeah, that's
5
good.
stars.
5 stars.
That's
The glasses even.
Yeah.
That's good. Ciao, bello.
Yeah, I was also Oliver, but Pika's was better.
That's all.
That's Oliver?
Sorry, man.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I wish you could layer the jackets and the.
Yeah, it's annoying how it's clipped like that.
Yeah.
It's like the only thing they do is just ruin your outfit. Accidentally.
Wait,
What
is
is
this Oliver
this?
too?
Who are you?
I was Keemstar, but I couldn't find a fucking beard.
Star, yeah, there's
I see it actually. That's pretty
with
good.
the jorts. You know what? That's good.
Hey,
There's a
good.
star on the.
And the big
Yeah.
glasses.
Yeah.
I think if you had a beard,
The beard would have been, but you can't do that. There's no beard.
I should have started with the face.
All right, so ask me, what am I doing today?
What are you doing today?
It's fucking Friday and I'm at the basketball. I'm playing basketball today.
Huh?
I don't
like
know.
our game.
I don't
That
know. It's supposed to be Gabe.
Yeah, that's one
I couldn't
star.
find anything
That works.
that looked like
Well, wait till you see mine. I have the dumbest, crappiest, stupidest, idiotic crap ever.
Okay, so who are you?
Who are you?
Guess.
Is it something Baby Nation?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Vape Nation,
This
guys.
is supposed to be Babe Nation?
Yeah.
I see it. The afro.
I thought it was Roselle.
Yay.
Friendly UAV on station. Friendly UAV online.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Good one.
good.
Yeah. Very good.
That does
5
look like
stars.
He's just the first one that came to mind. His fashion.
Yeah,
For some reason, I couldn't think.
I didn't think of her for some reason.
All I could think is Vape
I
Nation.
also did Ethan Bradbury.
So the outfit is great. The face
You were
is
on your
there.
way to a. You were cooking here.
I was helping
Yeah.
you trying to find a headband for a second.
Yes.
Yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
You guys are so creative. I'm so dumb and bad.
The winners are.
Yeah. Everything click so you can click to exit.
No, I don't want to.
No.
I want to.
Show one.
Wow.
Oh, you made the
Pika.
fucking podium, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
young Pika, Ab,
Maybe.
Thank you guys.
and me. I'm 11 stars, people. I mean, that's pretty much 1 star by everybody. Not even a pity 2-star, huh? What'd you give me,
You
Eula?
want another go at it? We could do it.
No, I didn't like that prompt.
it was
Okay.
You gave me 1 star? All right, I remember that.
sorry.
I appreciate that, love. Thank you. You saw there was something happening. Well, they don't have a vape.
No,
They don't have pajamas. I can't wear a shirt.
Well, you had the feminine body, and you had a big afro, and you had bright green. So
'Cause I had-
you've talked about Roselle many times in this show.
and you had like,
Roselle would have been.
what were those wings?
So I just got frustrated and just because it made me and I looked like a flower.
The theme is Carnival.
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 It's just carnival if you want to just do a carny outfit kind of thing.
No, Carnival.
But what are you guys saying? What's the difference?
That's cool.
Carnival is like the big like parade and festival with really
okay.
eccentric outfits.
I have enough money.
Whereas a carnival is
I buy.
place you ride amusement park rides.
So you technically could do either or.
You buying more?
I guess.
Wait, careful about opening.
Oh, don't show. Okay, so I have to actually pay. The fun's over.
Well, you have the codes still. Those aren't all.
Yeah, but I don't have time.
You need more?
Don't have time.
I think it's probably okay. Well, do what you gotta do. I don't even know what to do with this, man.
Explain that again, Dan. What's the difference? Carnival is rides. What's the other one?
It's like things like what do you call it? In New Orleans, Mardi Gras is like a similar. It's called that in like South American stuff. It's really big in Brazil. Like a big street party with lots of floats and stuff, and everybody wears crazy outfits.
So not like
you can do whichever one. It's spelled the same way. So
I'm out of. I need Roblox.
Loser.
I need Roblox.
Pay to win, and it ain't even gonna work, dude.
Fuck. Those are expensive. 6,000 for a dress.
Crazy. I'm gonna do.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
No, Ian. Sorry, I was talking to VIP room.
Next time.
Not you.
Not you.
Not you.
Ooh, that's good. I like that. Okay. God damn it! The perfect dress, and it costs 6,000.
Man, that's like you're having Cinderella problems right there, right?
Yeah, it sounds like that.
You need some like cute woodland creatures to come make that dress for you.
That's true. Love that. Love them.
Love that. Love them.
Oh, this is just a disaster.
I have no clue what to do.
Well, you better pull it together.
I'm just putting on a polka. But good.
Hard point. Secure the target area.
No, I hate it.
Secure the hard point.
Take your carnival. Get drunk.
Mr. Dan never say New Orleans like that. Thanks.
What did you say?
I don't know. New Orleans? New Orleans. New Orleans. You say it like New Orleans. You have to say it like you're drunk at Mardi Gras.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
We'll read a couple donations. We got $20 from Hannah. She said, I'm in the Navy and I live far from my family and friends right now, and this will help me not feel so lonely all the time.
That's what's up.
I love you guys. Thanks for bringing my friends.
We are your friends.
We are.
We're your best friends.
That's it. That's what I
best
love about
friends with
it all. Right there.
Kaylin Geiger donated 100
Maybe.
She said, I'm a journalist in the Middle East and often send pickup to animals to cope. Well, I said Moo Dang last week, and the reaction was, what kind of rapper name is that?
Moo Dang is a sick rap name. That's awesome. I didn't think about that.
That was pretty good. Man, we're almost out of time, and I barely begun to work on this.
Right. What are you doing?
I was a lot of thinking. Too
Hard
much
point compromised. Secure the area. Hostile Mosquito is online.
We're wearing comfortable shoes at Carnival.
Stand by.
I mean, that would probably be smart.
That's not the right shoe, girl. I changed my skin color.
Hard point relocated. Secure the target area. Secure the area.
These ones maybe? No. It's all wrong. Why did I platform?
Anything?
Inside the perimeter.
Alright.
Don't forget the face.
I'm forgetting the face.
Don't forget. Choose everybody. Don't forget.
Bad.
Oh, I missed it.
Son of a-
Oh my god.
I picked the pom-poms thinking it was a balloon.
Okay, swear love.
Sword love?
Cute.
I don't know where you going.
I don't know where she's going though.
Yeah.
I went with the flower theme. The flowers are big at Carnival.
Flower. Yeah.
Because it's a complete look.
Okay. Let's see yours.
Area. Update. Move to the hard point.
Pika. What? That ain't no carnival.
That's not carnival.
Funny.
There's bunny instead of carnival. Right?
UAV in the area.
I believe you.
It looks like anime con.
Yeah.
It looks a little, yeah, anime.
Okay, let's see. Okay, okay.
The mask.
The mask
That's a
really
5e.
did it.
That's a 5-0.
Good.
Oh, I got a few ready.
Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Hostile UAV in the area.
What is happening?
Pennywise.
What?
Hard point relocated.
I mean, it's good for what it is.
Yeah.
Funny. What
I'll give it
the
3.
hell? That is scary.
It is Pennywise.
Hey, you jerk.
God.
Hard point relocated. Secure the target area.
You look fine.
Right.
You know,
I'm kind of thinking like gay parade a little bit, but
yeah,
I don't
Pride
know.
Parade.
Pride parade.
Definitely very different. Different crowd already.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 just because of my wife. All right,
Hard
you
point
guys
compromised.
feast your eyes.
Secure the area.
What?
Hell.
What are you going wine tasting in
This is it. It's flat.
Santa Barbara?
Oh my God, bro.
Legally blonde.
Oh, this is all that dog shit. Okay, whatever. Say talk shit to that.
You're halfway to mission complete.
Oh, pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It works.
You got that source. You got that source engine
Yeah.
air texture.
Yeah.
Love it.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Yeah, I'll give it 4.
Enemy.
I'm about to get last again, alright.
Target area. Updated.
Really?
Move to the hard point.
I was onto something.
Oh
we're
my
onto
God.
something.
How did you forget the face?
That
I
girl is
love
all
it.
over and she's got no damn shoes.
I know.
Wait, how'd you do butterflies in the hair?
It's in one of the
Really?
hairstyles. I piled 2 on top of each other.
Oh.
So cute. It's like strawberry shortcake. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know.
Ian,
Okay.
Good job.
an AB with Pennywise.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
I got last. 11 again. Oh my God.
Embarrassing.
Why are you guys hating? I thought the hat was so carnival.
Big carnival goer? Maybe?
I don't know if you
Hard
look.
point relocating. Stand by.
10D.
Yeah.
Carnival date.
Oh, wow. Me and you peeked there.
Hostile approaching target.
All right, this is the last one we can do.
Yeah, we're almost at that.
Yeah.
It's 4. It's almost 4. And we started
Did you start on time?
kinda, yeah.
A little late.
Okay, I hate this game. I don't want to play it anymore.
People are telling me start with a face. And you guys are right.
That's a good idea. Because it doesn't actually remove your face.
I know, but I'm happy for going one.
Yeah, you definitely want to keep the skin tone in the face, I think.
I always change it. I feel like the skin tone can match what you're wearing.
Oh, for sure.
What? Apology video.
You? It wasn't me.
Apology video?
Hard point
What?
compromised.
Okay, Jeffrey, is that
Area.
you?
No, I don't think this is not a custom one. This is, yeah, it says when it's done.
Oh my God.
Well,
You think you have to
Enemies inside
I mean, this is pretty in our wheelhouse here. So.
I don't, man.
Wait, but there's no crying face, is there?
Not really.
Target area updated.
This is
Move
the
to the
last
hard point.
one.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, this is the last one. You gotta slay.
Secure the area.
I mean, they don't have anything that makes you look like unfiltered. You need like messy hair, you know, no makeup. But they don't have that stuff.
Do you like the VIP room, Ian, or is it cursed?
It's got some stuff, but I'm not really main. I get overwhelmed.
That's what I'm.
Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
Okay. I got a direction.
Hardpoint
Someone have a deep
relocated.
cut, so
Secure the
this might work
target area.
but
Not this.
Visual on target. The enemy. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
How do you even make your skin?
you can pick any color.
Yeah, you can pick a color.
I wanted to do something, but then I walked past them and I had my same exact idea. I'm lost.
Taking the lead.
Oh. Oh my.
Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
I feel so lost all the time.
You sound so lost.
We've lost the lead.
I feel like I don't remember anything I used to. I'm always just like.
Just dress.
Enemy holds the lead. Clock's ticking. Enemy UAV active. We're getting hit hard. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Oh wait.
We got a $50 donation from Christoph. He said, long time fan of the show, first time member. I just turned 27. Can I get a birthday shout out to my channel with something well?
God, you're asking a lot of me when we're in the middle
I
of it.
handmade clothes. Love to the team, giving butterfly kisses to all. 27. I took a peek at his channel.
Butterfly
does do
This.
that stuff.
Mwah. Mwah.
It's when you do your eyelashes.
Wait, I'm not letting you touch my eyelash.
Okay, I'll let you touch my
Hold on, y'all.
eyelashes,
Hold
chatter.
on. Please. Let's give the cheddar what they want.
27.
That one's crazy. So,
And then John D gave $10 and said, yeah.
yeah. This is a cat show. All we do is talk about cats on this show.
It's true.
I appreciate that very much.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Oh wait.
That's the right here either. Nice. Just struggle
Confirming
with
next.
that.
Stand by.
Ass.
Enemy UAV active.
What's that thing? Oh.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
There's only like short hair and long hair. There's no medium hair. The real oversight.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Oh my God.
Just me?
Just you.
Compromised. Secure the area.
There.
Wait, if I was supposed to change my hair color, I'm gonna be able to swan, right?
You can do it from your inventory. Yeah.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly UAV on station.
Check. Time.
I am.
I'm just walking around ready.
You done?
Mission failed. Return to base.
Done.
Oh my God! Everything you gotta buy. Okay. AB, what the hell, bro? Just put on the burqa. I know you want to. I was about to click it. I got nothing.
It's such a good go-to because it's only 2 pieces. They're right next to each other.
It covers the whole body.
Yeah, it covers everything.
Okay, here. And then here. Oh, I can't, guys.
What?
All right, this is from the Lance Riddick video.
From what?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
Yo,
Wait, who's that?
Wow.
that's pretty
Wait,
good.
from what?
Isn't
The
that what
Lance
his
Riddick
girlfriend
video.
Lance,
Who's Lance Riddick?
Or not Lance Riddick.
Oh, yeah.
Not Lance Stewart.
Yeah, okay.
Stewart, here, this outfit
Excuse
right
me,
here.
that was good.
Oh
That was
my
fun.
God.
Shane
what?
Dawson.
That's great.
Where'd you get a cat?
Five-o.
Wow, that's 5
Are you
stars.
using the
Cat in
cat?
there?
There's a cat cheat code I see.
I found a cheat code.
Oh my
Cheating
God.
over there.
He has been cheating.
Cheating.
He's been
It
cheating.
was really good though.
Yeah, that was really good.
I was trying to do Logan and
This is Logan? What's the
see it.
green? Oh, I gotta see the Logan.
Suicide.
Oh, the cap.
yeah, but I didn't.
He didn't apologize in
The
that
makeup,
video, but
though, it's very confusing.
I'm still giving it.
Wait, are you?
4 stars.
Are there really cheat codes?
Yeah, apparently.
You just type it in?
Okay,
Yeah.
what is this?
Worst, right like cat meow.
Who is this?
Captain Planet.
Why is Captain Planet apologizing?
Because he didn't
Because
do
he's
enough.
dying.
I like
He
that.
didn't do enough.
That's a 3-star.
Okay, so mine is just an influencer that was on vacation in Hawaii and something just happened, and so she came back to the room to make an apology video.
And she got the phone. She's doing it to the phone. That's pretty
And-
good.
yeah.
Conceptually, it's good.
And her eyes are closed because it's the closest thing to crying that I could find.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, that's a good move. I like the general approach.
Nice.
Wow, it looks even worse.
God.
It's man out. It's Trisha.
Well, okay.
Bro, I don't know what's going on.
What the heart,
I couldn't
sunglasses
even-
and stuff.
I give it 3 stars for some reason. I don't know why. I don't even know why.
I was trying to find the drink that you were holding. Couldn't find that anywhere.
Oh, yeah, it's in that wall. Random.
You know, that would have been good, but at Logan Paul, actually.
Yeah, it looks like Logan Paul.
I had a similar idea to the end.
It actually looks like Logan Paul. That was my first guess. It's very good.
Apparently, you can't get the camera if you're a male in this game.
Oh, this is.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
With the camera always up. That's so good.
That's good. Yeah.
Enemies inside the
I was
perimeter.
because I couldn't get the camera as a boy for some reason. Weird.
Sex is done good.
Hardpoint contact.
All right, and the winner is ours. Last round.
Yeah. Wow.
The Shane is too good.
Did you fuck that cat? Be honest. What did you do to that cat?
My Roblox character, that's Shane Dawson, definitely did.
So let's see. The one that I didn't finish and had like 2 articles of clothing on, was my best performance here today. Okay,
Wow.
It was so bad
good.
before.
Do we have time to do one more? Or no?
I don't think so.
I think we might have time.
Okay, you know what? I gotta do like. I just want to do like.
You really want to do one more?
You doing one last one?
How long does it take to get through one?
About 7 or 8 minutes.
Oh yeah, we can do 7.
Okay.
But then we gotta like slime.
Yeah.
Is there anything you need from me, or we could just see you tomorrow, kind of thing?
See you tomorrow kind of thing, right? Okay.
So then I'm just gonna go.
Okay.
Are people still watching?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to
Yeah.
check. I checked real fast to make sure. Yeah, there's still one. This is Good Mythical Morning.
You're watching Good Mythical Morning right now. The theme is bright. Okay.
Okay.
Bright.
Okay. Right.
Right?
Right. Okay. What does that mean? Let's see. Do I want to change skin color? No.
If you just Google Roblox cheat code,
I'm not about that life though.
That's crazy. Why they? How they gonna charge money when they have cheat codes?
it's like they call them just codes, not cheat codes.
So what do you type for the cat?
Hardpoint
R-E-E-K.
compromised. Secure the area.
The cat in your hand? If you push the left forward button.
Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
Right.
Hostile
I need
UAV
a
in
couple
the area.
things. Christina with $5. Can I get a shout out to my newborn son, Abraham? We are enjoying doing my maternity leave. Shout out.
Hey,
Little baby. Shout out. Congratulations.
Inside the
$10
perimeter.
from Danny G. On the one hand, the game is pretty girly and love. On the other hand, gender clothing sets, much love. Then they put the fan stuff. I don't know if it's fan right, but yeah, the little flag.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really see why they need to. I mean, I guess it's just the models maybe are different than the first two drivers.
no way, they're not that different.
Yeah, I mean, they're really different models.
Christoph donated again $15. He said he was the one that donated for his birthday. He said, I almost said especially Olive in regards to my butterfly kisses. You see, she's the only one who accepted them.
You hear that, you guys?
Wait, is it really the eyelash thing?
Yes.
I don't know you enough. I'm sorry. No offense. I'm not touching eyelash with anybody.
I've never heard that.
It's just a little too close. You know what I
Then
mean?
Yeah.
he says, appreciation donor for my only celebrity crush.
Who's that?
Wait, who?
That's the same guy. Christoph.
So, Olive. I see.
Oh, about that. Oh,
You think I'm
damn.
gonna do that?
Dude, I had some weirdo trying to ask you out on a date, and I blocked him on like every platform, and then he tried to get a
Enemies
cameo.
inside the perimeter.
A dude?
I almost wanted to
He
charge
didn't
him,
me.
Wait, hold on. A dude was trying to ask you out?
trying to ask out Olivia through me.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
What? Come on. Kind of love that.
Stand by.
Yeah, just like in terms of flattery.
And then another $10 from Ray LaFoe. I want to send cheese from my Wisconsin cheese shop into the show.
Target area.
For real?
Oh, I think I recognize this person. Had a post blow up on the sub wearing my Trixie jacket at work. On the Discord.
Let's fucking go.
Do you want to send me some cheese? I mean, okay.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Okay, now that, let's see. Message me on the Discord. Let's see if I have any messages here.
Enemies inside the perimeter. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I don't. Try emailing me. I think a lot of DMs get filtered by like the spam filter. They don't all come through
Confirming
to
next
me.
hardpoint.
What the fuck is it? Huh? Oh, it's above.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Target area. Move to the hardpoint. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Maybe, how do you cruise around with your resting your stuff? You just keep it on?
Pose 11 or it's 12. Pose 12. Yeah, once it's like locked in, then
$10 donor from Rebecca Danks. Shout out Logan and John, who I met at the Steam. They're about to become parents. Thanks.
Shout out. Love it. We love it.
thank you. Thank you so much. Alright, mine is very stupid. Mine is a shitpost. Mine is literally a shitpost. We're just gonna go with it.
Is there any last touches?
We have 18
Hardpoint
seconds.
relocated. Secure the target area.
Get it together, girl.
Hardpoint compromised.
Okay.
Pull it together, people.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Shining bright like a diamond out here.
The diamond. Here we go.
What?
Word. Just trying to get some sleep. It's too bright outside, man.
That's
Too bright.
Funny.
That's why I said it.
It is
I actually like it.
Flash incoming!
I see people saying this is your best look so far.
Yeah.
About mine?
Yeah, I didn't actually see yours.
I saw it for a second.
Right, this is Young Fika.
Young Fika, I don't. It's not bright enough.
I thought
It's bright. It's not overly bright. If I'm being
It's
honest.
more white.
I was afraid mine was a little too on the nose, but maybe it was.
I feel like that's what you want with this game.
Area updated.
Oh shit!
She is
Ooh, I love
bright.
the leggings
She is
with the
brilliant.
flowers.
Where do you find this shit, bro?
That's definitely some VIP items.
Where did you get the
That's
crown? Where did you get this crown?
That's a cheat code.
That's
yeah.
You guys set it up. It's not fair. I'm spending money on this. What do you understand?
that cheat code is
What a scam.
Moto Princess. Wow.
AB is
Maybe.
just a dude.
Complete. Good work.
Just a dude with
Just a
chain.
clip-on bang.
It looks like the Shad guy.
It's bright though.
With
Yeah,
the
he
cheekbones.
is. All of these are.
He definitely is on team.
Looks like AB.
I'm gonna start walking up to you like that, Nate.
Gila. Oh, she's bright. She's beautiful.
Oh, is that, what are they, lemons?
Yeah, there's lemons and
I
some
love
flowers and
Pineapples,
stuff. Butterflies.
Love this one.
Very nice bread.
Thank you. I had fun with the
Striking
bright.
poses. All right, guys, feast your eyes.
I like it.
This outfit.
You know?
Everything. She
gotta
is
give
the
it up.
moment.
Good.
She
very
is
good.
the moment.
That's a 5-star if I
Yeah.
ever saw one.
Post 29.
Well done.
Yay.
She is
Six.
bright.
That's right. Work it, girl.
Love this.
Oh, okay.
I like this more.
Lena.
Thank you.
That's cute.
That's a 5-star.
Right.
Can we go back? Because in retrospect, Ethan's is kind of shit.
Yeah.
Lena, do you know that you can change the white part, the color?
No, how do you do that?
Wow.
You click to the.
It's, you
yeah.
click to the side.
Oh
Yeah,
my
there's
God.
like little arrows
Yeah.
at the top.
That's good to know.
Yeah. It took me a
Olive.
minute too. Ooh.
She's bright.
She's very bright. I like
I
her.
like that it's bright without, like,
She's
everybody
cool.
else went yellow for
Yeah.
the brightness, and
Right.
she did it with unique colors. So
I like the color combo.
Her makeup is cool too.
Thanks. I didn't do it myself, but I found it.
all right, there was a lot of high.
All right.
in that.
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
bright is a fun one.
Is that me? Oh my God.
The cloud
You
god
did.
at the top.
Proud of
Thank you, guys.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
Wow.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
That's
Good
unbelievable,
thing we did
man.
another round.
It's unbelievable.
It was a good one.
It's so nice to be here, guys.
We needed that before we go home.
Finally, usually I would go home in a rage.
Before we go, do you want to look at this Bradbury photo?
Yeah. Yeah. Not making fun of the guy. I didn't know he looked like that. He just looks like a totally different person. I almost didn't even believe it was him.
Yeah, I was
But then I see
confused
it. It
when
is-
it was sent.
Yeah, what's his username? Double check his.
So did he just disappear for a while?
Wait, what?
That's Mo Bradbury.
No fucking way. What?
What happened?
It's not edited at all.
No. He's doing his Instagram, my boy. Well, he's also like an adult now.
I guess.
I'm used to
Right.
seeing him as like a
Wow,
kid.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, I do
Whoa.
see it. I see it.
That's Mo.
Whoa.
Where's Mo been?
I can't believe it.
Oh, he's out here. He's exercising. Okay, so he's taking care of himself.
See, his hair looks really thick here, but I can't tell because of the band.
Yeah.
Damn. He's like totally changed.
Such a different person.
He's like, oh, he's still got that Bradbury on.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? This is from 110 weeks ago.
2021.
This is from years.
Yo.
Okay, yeah, so he's totally changed.
So he just came back. This is from 3 days ago. So this is the new Mo.
Wow.
He said angry.
Okay.
Angry. So I'm going to war at fear and ignorance. Get it, bro?
Against fear and ignorance?
I think that's what he meant.
Okay, yeah, those are good things to war with.
Yeah, let's get on top of those.
Yeah.
And then here's another one of him. Jumping. Melting away the evils and dark forces of my lower self and tapping into my higher wise light force. Okay,
Okay.
let's get it.
There's two replies. One person saying, why don't you stop making YouTube videos? And the other saying, incoherent.
just incoherent.
It's just the word incoherent.
And then this new one is tell me what's been on your mind lately.
Huh.
Well, I'm wondering about you. I hope you're doing good.
How about you?
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, man.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. I guess, yeah, he just grew up. Because, like,
crazy.
And then this is the last one he did before he disappeared. 130 weeks ago. She started talking filthy and daddy to me. And Danny Big Balls straightened her out. Where's Ethan Bradbury in all this?
I think he's still doing the raw regular.
Is he really?
I don't actually.
Ethan Bradbury. And
I hope he is. I hope he's still hitting that raw regular.
Does Ethan Bradbury?
The regular schmegula. Should revisit that.
Let's see. His recent post is from...
That was one of the funniest
4 days ago.
Okay, yeah.
He looks the same.
Yeah, he looks the same.
I feel like that Ethan, the other one, what's his name, Mo? I think that's an edit.
Oh?
No shot. But you saw him exercising.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had a bandana on.
But he didn't look that different. You're just talking about the hairline?
Yeah.
Did he post it?
I don't care about the hairline. It's just the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like Ethan's out here.
In combination with the beard.
Still got those silky fits on. Hey. Come on. Oh, the Raw is finally near, he says. He's still after the Raw, Dan.
It's finally near? We're almost there. After all these years. Like 6 years.
Here he is.
Chasing the Raw.
Midwest Desert Excursion Exhibition. Give a quick round. Perhaps you'd be mindful. I don't know what that means. So are they brothers?
Yeah.
Because I feel like they don't look that much alike.
Yeah, but...
Like at all alike.
Well, they're brothers.
That's pretty normal.
I don't know. Well, maybe not now, but like...
They look related to me.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, hold on. Here's the picture of them with us. They look related.
Yeah.
Totally.
I wonder, yeah.
I never thought they were real brothers.
God, look how big Ethan's hair is.
And yeah, he's the only one that could ever outdo you, to be honest.
It is. It's true. All right. Anyway, guys, wherever you are, wishing you well to the Bradburys. And to everybody else, thank you for watching. This is the beginning of a bright future for the H3 show. I am Rhett, and you are Link.
Okay.
Or I can be Rhett and Link. I can be the whole kit and caboodle, whatever that means.
I'd like to be one of them.
You can be, which one do you want to be? Can I be Link?
Yeah.
He's so put together.
Yeah.
That means
so put together.
That means Dan is Stevie.
To be honest, I'm more
Stevie.
To be honest, I'm more Red though.
Yeah, you're more Red.
It's just a mess.
Yeah. True.
All right, guys. So we'll be back on Wednesday, and join us because we are doing Lunchables versus Lunchly, guys. This is Good Mythical Morning. Signing out.
So, for those who don't know, Laura Loomer is one of these political operatives who kind of just blips into and out of major political events and has for about the last decade. In many ways, she's kind of on par with Milo Yiannopoulos, right? Where she's just kind of there sometimes and then she's just gone from your mind. What defines, and another reason that Laura is very much like Milo Yiannopoulos is she is an absolute embarrassing train wreck of a person, which makes it all the more fascinating, not necessarily surprising, but fascinating that she has somehow found herself in the graces of Trump lately. This picture I wanted to show first because it sums up almost everything you need to know about her. This picture on her shirt is meant to be her, and it says freeloomer.com. And you'll notice there is a Twitter logo over the duct tape. It's because when she was banned around 2017, 2018 from Twitter, she went fucking ballistic and even included this publicity stunt. Publicity stunts are kind of her thing. More on that in a second. Where she famously chained herself to the front door of Twitter headquarters. As this tweet notes, though, she handcuffed herself to the door of Twitter's New York HQ to protest being banned, but also it was a double door. She was only linked to one of them, so people could just walk right past her. There's something about the way the right-wing brain in America functions where they just accidentally stumble into these perfect metaphors for their entire careers. Like you could not better illustrate Laura Loomer's entire deal than this bizarre publicity stunt that got her nowhere and that really didn't impede much of anything. I want to talk, Loomer has a fascinating history. Not that she is an interesting person, because she's super not, but she has a habit of trying to do these big, almost like Project Veritas, and she's worked with Project Veritas and James O'Keefe in the past, and InfoWars occasionally style stunts where she wants to like obviously make a big impact and you know, break open some kind of big story. And it usually is just her making a fucking idiot of herself. Loomer is 24. This was in 2017. Loomer is 24. During the 2016 presidential campaign, she worked for Project Veritas, a right-wing sting operation run by James O'Keefe. In Act 3, Scene 1, as Caesar was stabbed, Loomer started a Periscope video on her phone and strode towards the stage. "Stop the normalization of political violence against the right," she shouted. A few members of the cast, prop knives in hand, broke character and walked towards her. "We're not promoting it," one actress said. "This is Julius Caesar." Quote, "Shame on the New York Public Theater for doing this," Loomer continued. "You guys are ISIS. CNN is ISIS." Security officers led her out of the amphitheater and the audience cheered. Then Soviet stood up and shouted, "Goebbels would be proud." He too was removed. The play continued with this line, "Liberty, freedom, tyranny is dead. Run hence, proclaim, cry it about the streets." That's a good example, again, of the kind of stunt that she has done in the past, which just like really affects nothing. It is not a call for attention to an issue, so much as it is a call for attention to her, a desperate cry to be noticed. And she really thinks, this is an important aspect to understand Laura Loomer, and I feel why she is so obsessed with Trump. She really thinks that she has like a viable personal brand. Like the shirt she had with freeloomer.com is really just the tip of the iceberg. It really is. She has a catchphrase where, and again, it's this like, it's like, did you ever know a kid in middle school who always wanted to have like a cool nickname? And so he'd be like, "Hey guys, call me this." And everybody's like, "Okay, sure, Kevin." Laura Loomer is like that kid, but she's 31. And she likes to try and say that she lured someone. Like she tricks somebody or pranks them, or does this kind of stunt on them that should be like, "You've been lured." And it never really caught on. I think she's kind of stopped doing it. But the fact that she did it in the first place, insanely embarrassing. Absolute clown shit. Laura Loomer banned from Uber and Lyft after anti-Muslim tweet storm. Conservative commentator Laura Loomer was banned from using Uber and Lyft after she posted a series of anti-Muslim tweets following a terrorist attack in New York. The spokesman for the ride-hailing service Lyft confirmed Thursday that Loomer's account had been deactivated following her day-long tweet storm that blamed Islam and Muslims for the deadly attack. A representative for Uber also confirmed Loomer was banned permanently from using the service. Loomer launched an anti-Muslim rant on Twitter Wednesday, calling for a new ride-sharing company to be created that didn't employ Muslims after it was revealed that Saifullah Sapov, the suspected in the New York terror attack, was a former Uber driver. Someone needs to create a non-Islamic form of Uber or Lyft because I never want to support another Islamic immigrant driving. Loomer tweeted, tagging both companies in the post. Again, you probably... if there's one thing I really want to imbue in my audience, it's sensing and seeing patterns, right? Because there are these little things that continually pop up through the way that we study racism, through the way that we study how it spreads in America, that just, it just feels cyclical, you know? Like, for example, I hope everybody's noticing, once again, we are laying blame at the feet of an entire group that also just happens to be an important part of the workforce that pretty much everybody takes for granted, that don't get paid a lot, that are struggling through their jobs. Like, it is yet another time where somebody who has means and wealth is just fucking shitting on poor people just trying to fucking get by. Here's another great one. Congressman drowns out conspiracy theorist Laura Loomer with auctioneer skills at Twitter hearing. Now, again, I can't properly convey how embarrassing these kind of stunts are. And this is all she does. This is the activism. Her political activism is these bizarre, half-cocked stunts that don't really, like ask yourself, if you are trying to raise awareness about like election interference or trying to advocate for Donald Trump, what does this accomplish in any way? Like, outside of showing the world what a mindless sycophant you are? Like, what are you hoping to draw attention to here? Like, I can see the shadow, as Trump would say, the concept of an idea behind the chaining yourself to the Twitter door. Bad execution, but I see the vision, kind of. This, what are you hoping to like prove or achieve? The Julius Caesar thing. Why? But it is even more embarrassing when you actually see how everybody else reacts and how quickly she gets shut down.
What'd she say? I can't understand. What?
Fuel the election. That is why
What's
Charlie. Shadow banning.
How about it in? 12 hand, 15, 7 hand, $20, 2 hand, 5, 7 hand, 30. Yep, $30 down here, 2 hand, 5, 35, 7 hand, 40. Yep, $40 2 hand, 5, 5, 45, 7 hand today. That's $50 down here, 2
Officer, will you escort this young lady out, please?
Yep, 2 hand, now 5, 65, 7 hand, 70. But 2 hand, 5, 7
That's called bars. That's called bars. Laura Loomer trespasses on California Governor Mansion in Fiesta immigration protest wearing sombrero. We are here at Casa de Gavin, guys. That was such an easy fence to get over. Loomer wearing a serape and a sombrero said in footage of the incident. That is not a good look for you, honey. That is... Oof. That. I don't even know that. That's like that dress is incredibly I can't. I like it's one of those things where it's not like, okay, you're not technically right, and she wasn't technically bad looking by whatever, you know, arbitrary definition you want to get that's not really for anybody to say, but it's like that dress is just incredibly unflattering. Like, and I feel like if we can call out like Donald Trump and other people for wearing unflattering, poorly tailored clothing, like that is, I can do that for women too. Was to expose the hypocrisy of Gavin Newsom and the Democrats. We did it in a comical way. Again, you see, conservatives just don't really get like satire. Loomer staged and live streamed a similar event at Nancy Pelosi's property last month. She dumped the fence and set up a tent to protest the legislator's immigration stance. The right-wing figure said she had brought undocumented immigrants to Pelosi's house after meeting them at Home Depot and convincing them to accompany her. The men may not have known what Loomer was enlisting them in, and law enforcement authorities who reported to the scene focused on the three men and their lack of documentation rather than Loomer, the outlet said. Last month, she interrupted a speaker during the Women's March in Washington, D.C. and shouted, "The Women's March does not represent Jewish people, and what about the Jews?" Oh, Count Kibbles, we're getting to that. The way Laura Loomer ties into what Trump is doing right now is fascinating. They may be coming out with a, now, here's the thing. I don't like to generally... Yeah, no, Chaotic Kitten, like a band would definitely help. It's less like the dress and more that there's no definition for her hips or waist. So it kind of just makes her body look like just like one big block. And that's why it's unflattering. But yeah, you could fix that with like a belt or a sash, or even like a slip or a cover would work really well for that. Again, this is what happens when you don't have gay friends. Now, I want everybody to watch this real quick because I don't want to go on a whole long tangent about Laura Loomer's probable plastic surgery addiction. We've talked about Laura Trump before, who is like way too young to look as old as she does because of plastic surgery. Laura Loomer is very similar. Laura Loomer is 31 years old. I don't begrudge anybody who wants to improve themselves in any way, who wants to have a different expression. Like, I'm trans, of course, I understand that. I have tons of friends who have had FFS, and like, I get that. If you are uncomfortable in your body, you want to change it to a certain degree. And having, Galaspar asking, can she even form a different expression now? That's why I'm playing this video. It is any other person who wasn't a terrible, like, Nazi adjacent monster, I wouldn't go this hard in the paint over, but I'm gonna, because it's Laura Loomer and she deserves it. Oh, thank you very much. Andy, for $2, this didn't work for me the other day, trying again. It's working now. So I need, like, watch her face and how it doesn't really move. No, it does look like a deep fake. Like, it straight up, her mouth and eyes move, but literally no other part of it. Like watch her eyebrows. Uncanny. A couple more things that led to, we're going to talk about the modern story here soon. And we're going to talk about if she's possibly having an intimate rendezvous with Trump, for all of you who aren't squeamish. This fun little chestnut just resurfaced from 2022. Trump ally Laura Loomer calls herself white advocate. Laura Loomer, who accompanied Trump on flight to TV debate, made comments at white nationalist conference in 2022. Loomer has come under scrutiny in recent days after being seen accompanying Trump on a flight to the presidential debate on Tuesday, and a subsequent string of racist tweets aimed at Kamala Harris, which are fucking crazy racist. It's bonkers how racist it was. Like, unbelievable. To the point where now Laura Loomer, all right, you want to know how fucking like out there Laura Loomer is? Marjorie Taylor Greene made public statements denouncing her. MTG was like, you're too racist. The revelation of Loomer's comments about being an advocate for white people is likely to further fuel the controversy around Trump's relationship with Loomer, not least because they're just the latest in a long line of extremist remarks by the podcaster and self-described journalist. Self-described is a good way to put it. Her attendance at the American Renaissance Conference was reported at the time by the SPLC, but the contents of her speech have not been scrutinized until now. For those who don't know, Jared Taylor, legitimate fucking Nazi freak, dude who was actually at CPAC too, is like the creator of American Renaissance. Like, to give you an idea of the role that Jared Taylor plays in the ecosystem, Nick Fuentes wasn't at CPAC when I was there, but there was the cadre of, for those who remember my conversation with Amanda Moore, because I interviewed her kind of at the end, who is an undercover journalist who follows these groypers around and keeps tabs on them. The groypers were treating Jared Taylor like he was fucking Elvis or the Beatles. Like, they were like starstruck by this old withered husk of a Nazi. Like, that should tell you kind of the role he plays in that ecosystem. The American Renaissance Conference, according to the Southern Poverty Law Center, is a venue where racist intellectuals rub shoulder with Klansmen, neo-Nazis, and other white supremacists. Loomer spoke to the conference in November 2022 after losing the Republican primary in Florida's conservative 11th district that August. To the applause of the audience, Loomer said, "I consider myself to be a white advocate, and I openly campaigned for the U.S. Congress as a white advocate." Apart from her claim to be a white advocate, Loomer's speech was focused on her grievances with traditional and social media companies and the Republican Party, all of which she blamed for her loss. You'll notice that she really, has not stopped grinding the axe for being banned and like her hate speech and shit. And everything else she says is it's all you fucking heard it all before. In 2023, this was over a year ago, when Trump was revving up to run again. Donald Trump has told aides to hire the far-right anti-Muslim activist and congressional candidate Laura Loomer for a role in his campaign to return to the White House in 2024, the New York Times has reported. Citing 4 anonymous sources, the Times noted that Loomer, 29, attended Trump's speech at Mar-a-Lago in Florida on Tuesday. An angry rant delivered hours after the former president pleaded not guilty to 34 felony charges over hush money payments, including to the porn star Stormy Daniels. Trump remains the clear frontrunner for the Republican presidential nominee, enjoying big leads, like this shit literally all happened. I don't go over it all. A Trump spokesperson said the entire movement is united behind Trump in his campaign. It will take everyone rowing in the same direction in order to beat Joe Biden and take our country back. Loomer said Trump, quote, likes me very much, and it's a shame that he's surrounded by some people that run to a publication like The Times, notorious for attacking him in order to try to cut me at the knees instead of being loyal. Now, against the advice of pretty much everybody close to him, Trump pursued having Laura Loomer as part of his campaign. Why? I could not fucking tell you why Trump would want somebody who basically her only contribution to the political mainstream has been a series of embarrassing failed gaffes and publicity stunts. Like that's it. That is all Laura Loomer has ever done. And Trump was like, yes, that's the one. I want her on my team. And I see some people in the chat speculating that there might be an amorous relationship there. Funny you'd say that. Far be it from me to engage in tawdry celebrity gossip. But there's a couple of things that are just kind of weird. And when you think about Trump's history of cheating with, like, literally all of his wives, and the closeness that he and Laura seem to exhibit to one another, granted, we know Trump has issues with personal boundaries with women, and we know that Laura Loomer, as a Trump sycophant, would be like down for pretty much anything. A lot of these are just rumors. Like, they have just as much a chance to be true as like literally anything else you read on social media. It could just be a conspiracy. It could just be poking fun. This could be another example. This could be just another couch fucking. That will undoubtedly derail the Trump campaign, because guess what? This came to a head. Well, it's not over yet. We'll get to the Marjorie Taylor Greene thing in a second. Published yesterday, MAGA is turning against Laura Loomer. Several prominent members of Donald Trump's MAGA movement are urging the former president to cut ties with controversial activist Laura Loomer, with one ally accusing the former Florida House candidate of making appalling and extremely racist remarks. The anger came after Loomer was pictured with Trump at 2 9/11 memorial events on Wednesday after she posted a racially charged diatribe aimed at Vice President Kamala Harris. Loomer's relationship with Trump has long infuriated some of his closest allies, and there was open dissent in April 2023 when the New York Times reported the former president was considering hiring the Florida Republican. We just covered this, right? Trump ended up not giving Loomer a job, but on Wednesday she was seen in his entourage during visits to New York and Pennsylvania to mark the 23rd anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. Again, she's not an official employee. Melania, like, if I wanted to bake this QAnon style, right? Like if I wanted to pop this in the oven, Melania hasn't been seen around a whole lot lately, which is not necessarily unheard of, right? Laura not only went to the debate and flew with Trump, not only has been close in a lot of pictures and stuff, but also is going to events like the anniversary of the 9/11 attack. I honestly, I don't think they're fucking, but if it comes out that they are, I'd be like, yeah, that tracks. Like, sure, yeah. The move was particularly controversial as Loomer, a self-styled proud Islamophobe who was banned from Twitter before being reinstated following Elon Musk, suggested last year that 9/11 had been an inside job. On September 8th, Loomer made an X post about Harris after the Democratic. We just talked about this. 3 days later, House Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene, one of Trump's most staunch supporters in Congress, hit back with her own X post, commenting, "This is appalling and extremely racist. It does not represent who we are as Republicans or MAGA. This does not represent President Trump. This type of behavior should not be tolerated ever. Laura Loomer should take this down." First off, it absolutely does. Like Marge, sorry, it does. Second off, do you have any idea how racist you have to be to piss off Marjorie Taylor Greene, somebody whose like job for the last several years has almost exclusively been going after like AOC, Rashida Tlaib? Greene later said she used to be friends with Loomer, but said the activist, quote, turned on me and began attacking me after she didn't endorse her in a Florida House race. Then, quote, lied so much about me and others like Matt Gaetz, even though we were President Trump's most loyal and fierce elected members of Congress. Again, I don't like to get into like celebrity gossip and like news tabloid bullshit, but seeing the girlies fighting like this, it's kind of funny. It's like, this is like watching the two most popular girls at Racism High have a falling out. And it's over a boy. Isn't that so cute? Like, they both just want to be with Trump. Loomer's been criticized by Senator Lindsey Graham. Speaking to HuffPost on Thursday, he said, we have policy disagreements, but the history of this person is just really toxic. I mean, she actually called for Kellyanne Conway's daughter to hang herself. I don't know how all this happened, but no, I don't think it's helpful. I don't think it's helpful at all. God damn, I don't remember that. I'm not saying she didn't, but I don't remember that. Newsweek contacted Laura Loomer and the Donald Trump presidential campaign for comment, respectively, outside of regular office hours. Trump answered questions from a reporter about his ties to Loomer during a Friday press conference, including a question about criticism of Republicans. Quote, well, I don't know what they would say. Laura has been a supporter of mine, just like a lot of people are supporters, and she's been a supporter. When you actually, like Trump has a cadence that I feel everybody, like, has a cadence and a word flow that everybody's kind of used to. You know, like, we've all watched him speak so much that when you actually see his words written out, it really puts into context how bad he is at just like public speaking, just like putting together an idea, just a simple sentence. That he's just like, I don't know what they would say. Laura's been a supporter of mine, just like a lot of people are supporters, and she's been a supporter of mine. She speaks very positively of the campaign. Laura has to say what she wants. She's a free spirit, the former president said. Which, like, man, what fucking word salad. To many reporters who are calling me and obsessively asking me to talk to them today, the answer is no. I am very busy working on my stories and investigations and don't have time to entertain your conspiracy theories. Bold words from somebody who thinks 9/11 was like an inside job. I do not work for President Trump. I do not work for anyone, actually. Great, dude. Trump has praised Loomer in the past, describing her as the great Laura Loomer during a July speech in Nashville. I mean, like, it's not high praise because I'm pretty sure he said that same thing about Hannibal Lecter. Calling her a woman with courage at his Mar-a-Lago resort in March, some Trump supporters have defended Loomer on social media. In response to Greene's criticism, one hockey mom with Trump 2024 in her bio said, "Step off, Marge. Laura has been busting her butt, exposing everyone the last 3 years, while our elected reps do nothing but tweet, send letters, and hold useless hearings." It's so funny because I've been getting a lot of comments about the Matt Walsh movie. It's so funny, like, the standards conservatives have for what constitutes exposing something, and it just appears to be like embarrassing yourself, like that they seem to really think that is exposing something.
Team deathmatch.
Now this one, to cap off, Loomergeddon, I give you breaking news from today that, granted, has not necessarily been verified. To my knowledge. If anybody else has a link that is more official, I'd love to see it. But from Armand Domalewski, seems like a Harris follower, Laura Loomer just got banned from Trump's plane per reports, citing from Milo Yiannopoulos, who, here's the thing, Milo is a petty bitch who lives for drama. Like, that is Milo's thing. So again, this is another thing that could be completely unfounded. This could be not true. However, I kind of think it is. I kind of think it is. I kind of think that's very funny. Like, Trump's campaign is at such a pivotal juncture, and it seems like at literally every point, he is the level of fuck-ups that not just him, but everybody around him in his immediate orbit have engaged in recently, so far outpaces, like vastly outpaces, the kinds of fuck-ups that he used to have, where it used to be right? That Trump every couple of weeks or so would say something stupid, would do something stupid. But it's every other day where it's like, oh, he's not paying attention during the 9/11 memorial service. Oh, fucking JD Vance is sharing as fact things that are just easily debunked, like we talked about earlier. He should not be an issue. Oh, Laura Loomer is saying Kamala Harris is going to make the White House smell like curry. Like, it doesn't end. If I didn't know better, I would say he's trying to fucking like bail out. That being said, it's not outside of the realm of possibility that this is true. Milo saying confirmed Laura Loomer banned from the president's plane won't be allowed physical access to him again. Physical access is being stressed, perhaps related to Laura's repeated reference to her intimate relationship with DJT. Laura's demented lies may cost Trump this election. See, here's the thing. If Milo wasn't like a fucking Nazi and one of the worst fucking people, I would watch a podcast with like Milo and George Santos. Also a terrible person, but in a different way. We need to, let's go to Laura Loomer. Let's go into the zone. Media on warpath to destroy Laura Loomer. This is fucking embarrassing, dude. NPC memes in the year of our Lord. First off, NPC memes in 2024. Cringe. Putting MTG next to New York Times, ABC, MSNBC, and CNN. Very funny. So good. Look, I thought there was like a line, like there was I thought there was like a point where you couldn't be racist about something. Like there were things that are just like, I didn't know you could be racist about this. Chinese dog food was one of them. How are you going to be racist about dog food? Dog food. This is more embarrassing than anything Alex Jones has ever done.
Mission failed.
And she's done some real shit.
You can see here positive bison. It clearly says dog food topper. And I'm going to put this in my mouth right now. So it tastes like meat. And maybe that is disgusting to you.
She's going for seconds.
Right here.
She's going for seconds.
Product right here. It clearly says dog food topper. You can see on camera. Actually, it tastes good. This isn't a gimmick. This is not.
Okay, so in the past, I've felt pretty bad for like entertaining the idea of taking some advertisements and advertisers, and I haven't yet. I actually have an advertising contract in the works, so might have an ad soon, which I need. I need now that I'm possibly getting a house. Thank you everybody for the donations, by the way. That is all, like literally anything I make is all going to be going towards that right now. So I super appreciate it, helping get out of this shitty living situation. But it will be a cold day in hell before I sink to eating dog food. Unless I'll preface that, unless it's for charity, unless it's for like if people will donate or they reach a certain number, because I'll do some charity stunt shit, like for sure. But damn, Laura, you desperate girl. Desperate. Let me,
They somehow always find a way to get into things that they shouldn't. Like your hidden chocolate stash, or who knows what's in the backyard. We've all seen those horror stories of dogs licking those Bufu toad frogs that make your dog foam at the mouth, and
$1,000, but it's the wet cat food. Would you do it, Dead Domain? I give that cat food to Miss every night, and
engage and destroy the enemy.
I'm gonna be real with you. Like just thinking about that hitting the back of my throat, like legit triggers a gag reflex. And let me tell you, my gag reflex isn't easy to trigger.
Positive, it really is an amazing company. Not only do they have these emergency pet kits, but they also have these supplements here. And this is human grade, okay? This is human grade, and I just want to show you now. I'm going to actually do this live on air so you can see for yourself, okay? 100% human grade ingredients is what it says here on the package. And the ingredients are Alberta grass-finished bison liver, Alberta grass-finished bison heart, Alberta grass-finished kidney. These are the same type of nutrients that you can find in the beef organs that you purchase for yourself, right? But this is all protected bison that comes from Canada. So that means that there's no hormones, there's no vaccines given to the bison. So you could actually share these nutrients with your animals. So you could eat this yourself. And I'm going to show you, this isn't a gimmick. This is not just, you know, some trash dog food from China, okay? These are supplements and these are products that are so healthy and natural that you could actually eat it yourself. So you can see here, positive bison. It clearly says dog food topper. And I'm going to put this in my mouth right now. So it tastes like meat. Yeah.
It tastes like meat. First off, maybe I should get, it's a dumb fucking joke. I was gonna say maybe I should get a sponsorship from this dog food company, because I know there's some trans girls who would go crazy for dog food toppers. 100%
human grade ingredients, nutrition for your dog in every bite. It's so healthy that you could even eat it yourself. The ingredients are healthy enough that, hey, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you're hungry and you want a snack, you could just sit down at the park or open up your dog food from Positive and you could share a snack with your dog. You can check out their website.
We've lost the lead.
But their medical kits are here. You can see.
Is she on the spectrum? Yes, and her special interest is racism. Oh my God.
Positive.com/Loomer is their website. Maybe you're still distracted by me eating dog food live on air, but it actually is that healthy. I really, truly believe in these products, and my dogs like them. I know that I'm not feeding them junk when I'm giving them these products, and it makes me feel good knowing that my dogs are healthy and they're not getting fillers. So the website is positive.com/Loomer, your one-stop shop for dog health and wellness. You can click on the shop and see their different products.
Girl.
They have the wellness kit. There's the Positive Bison.
She's just like, she's going all in. She's just like, I'm gonna fucking eat dog food. And I eat dog food with my dog, like,
secure the lead.
Unbelievable. No, like somebody was right. You're like, they're not beating the weird allegations. Like straight up, not beating the weird allegations.
Watch your fire!
Hello viewers, welcome back to my video series, Why I'm Left the Left, or Leaving the Left. This is part 2 of looking at some of the points and arguments of disagreement that people have on the internet about myself and other bread tubers, as it is termed. Basically, people are talking shit online and being two-faced and fake. So I'm going to give them a little bit of their own medicine. So yeah, let's try that on for It's a response to section 2 of this video from Rob's Media. I want to make it clear that this video is not really about Rob's Media. It's about the ideas Rob's Media is expressing, because a lot of people seem to agree with them, so it's about all of them together. Rob isn't the source, he's the messenger.
Oh, let's go! Leading us to our next point. 2. They weaponize their audience. I've seen many instances of breadtubers using their audience as either a sword or a shield.
Yeah, that's where other breadtubers get it wrong, because they use the audience as a sword or a shield instead of both. And using both is way smarter of a build. It makes the game way easier.
For instance, they'll use them as a suitable defense against opposition or to attack and harass those they deem irredeemable.
Okay, so the charge here is that these people are weaponizing their audiences. Let's see how he sort of supports that idea.
My favorite example of the former is definitely the Balenciaga scandal, which I went over more in detail in my Denims video. Basically, this fashion company posted some sus marketing photos, one showcasing a document relating to a CP court case, and others showing a little girl holding teddy bears that have bondage on. YouTuber Shoeonhead was pretty much the figurehead of this controversy, calling out Balenciaga's actions and giving updates. RedTubers that she deemed friends, being Xander Hall, Demon Mama, and Denims, called her out for this with very bizarre reasonings.
Shoeonhead was betrayed by Xander Hall. Shoeonhead was betrayed by Xander Hall, Demon Mama, and Demon.
They all tried downplaying the controversy, while at the same time insisting it would negatively affect the LGBTQ community. This had nothing to do with queer people, yet they for some reason insisted that this will give conservatives fodder to spread hate. They don't realize that they're the ones giving them fodder by even implying gay people have something to do with this.
Okay, well, first thing to point out here is that this controversy did give conservatives fodder to spread hate, because anytime pedophilia is brought up in any context, conservatives, the ones that do this sort of thing, find a way to link it to trans people because that's part of their discrimination against trans people is painting them as pedophiles. Here is a right-wing influencer, Ben Shapiro, linking the Balenciaga scandal to pride parades, and here's Tucker Carlson linking the scandal to transgender healthcare, which he refers to as the mutilation of children.
But it's not just the sexual mutilation of children in hospitals. This is part of a larger trend, and the trend is this: adults crossing the line, and it has always been a bright line, into deep involvement with the sexuality of children.
So it didn't have nothing to do with queer people because the controversy was picked up by right-wing accounts to make it about queer people. Now, do I think Shoeonhead did that? No, I don't. And I think a lot of people seized on her as an example of someone doing that when in what she actually wrote in this post, she just shared the thing about Balenciaga. She made a video about this and showed a bunch of posts of people doing that, just kind of making these claims and accusations without substantiating that. This did bother me a little bit because a lot of bigotry spawned from this situation. But instead of focusing on that, the conversation was immediately turned to Shoeonhead, even though she just kind of shared the story. And then the conversation turned to how the conversation was turned to Shoeonhead and how people were unprompted bringing up queer people when talking about pedophilia, which is a problem, right? We got to start by establishing the context as to how and why stories like this can be weaponized, and it undermines that point if you pick the wrong target.
Basically, these people were waiting for a good opportunity to shit on Shoeonhead, as I don't like the fact that she goes after both sides in videos.
Kind of just speculating there as to why they did it, you know? Maybe they do dislike that she represents both sides in videos, but can we say for sure that that's the reason they did it, or that's the only reason they did it? No, I don't think we can. This is a mistake I made in the past, ascribing intent to things that you can't necessarily prove. It's just kind of cynical. It relays a certain amount of bias, which again, we're all biased, you know. Rob, I think, based on a few things he said, he's a little biased, and, you know, hopefully me bringing that up will help somehow, I don't know.
The user audiences, which are filled with lots of queer people, who attack someone else by manipulating them into thinking the scandal will negatively affect them in any way.
I think what he's actually saying here is just that he disagrees with their characterization of her post. He thinks they're wrong, and it's fine to disagree with someone, but if audiences take action based on those disagreements, I don't think that's the same thing as audience weaponization. You know, there has to be some intent there.
Vox would use a similar tactic earlier this year when his special folder got leaked live on stream.
You can see this is an example of the kind of structure that I'm referring to.
If you somehow don't know
that edit, that is a great cut.
If you somehow don't know what he had on there, it was AI generated images involving horses and little girls doing some pretty disgusting things. When Ethan Klein and other YouTubers called him out for being a lolly enjoyer, he clapped back with this.
I like the part where he said this is a queerphile community. Yeah, did he say that with regards to there being a lot of transgenders here? Is that what he meant? Curious.
Yeah, this is awful. This is literally weaponizing having a trans audience to defend yourself from the fact that you had drawn child on the computer. This is really fucking bad. Not ironically doing the thing, you know?
It's not a pedo community because trans people are part of it. It's because parts of your audience are defending the fact that you're sexually attracted to kids.
Yeah, no, Rob, cook, brother.
Vosh can make the excuse that he's debate-brained all he wants, but that folder and the loads of other evidence that he he's until Wally proves that wrong. It's just gross how he automatically thinks an attack on his defenders is an overall attack on trans people.
Yeah, I agree. It's gross. Don't do shit like that. That's my conclusion. The second example of audience weaponization, I think it supports the assertion.
One of those defenders was Keffels, who in my opinion is way worse than Vosh.
Breaking. Rob's Media thinks Keffels is worse than Vosh. More at 11. Log off, log off, log off, please log off, please log off, please log off.
It would take too long to cover all the awful things she's done. So I'll summarize it as this. She kept changing the story about her doxing, lied about which website doxed her for more clout, raised $100,000 for a supposed legal case, and then wasted the money on vacation and streaming gear, knew about the grooming that went on in her Discord server, admitted to grooming minors, and promoted a site that sells homemade drugs to minors that has lolly on the packaging. When Mudahar released his video showcasing the evidence for all of this, Keffels used the ultimate trump card, transphobia. She spread this lie to her audience, stating that Muda used the wrong pronouns in the announcement tweet, and that the art in the thumbnail was transphobic.
First thing I want to point out here is that I don't think she used the transphobia as a trump card. This tweet brings it up, and the first thing she does is acknowledges that people have criticisms and that she's not above being critiqued. As for whether or not the thumbnail art is transphobic, the argument people made against the idea that this thumbnail is transphobic was that the artist draws everyone like this, or, ugly in a fucked up kind of way. Be that as it may, drawing people ugly or like fucked up looking manifests in different ways. It can manifest in exaggerating certain features, and those features can create caricature. You can imagine someone drawing a picture of someone trying to make them look ugly, and in that ugliness, making them into a racist caricature, let's say. And so one way I think this could be transphobic, not even necessarily intentionally, is drawing someone ugly by masculinizing their face, which is a very common way for transphobes to essentially try to paint trans women as men in disguise. Do I think the artist did that intentionally? I personally don't. I have no reason to believe that based on the history of the works of art he's done. But the transphobia in question here is more of a broader structure.
Was that a picture of Death Noodles?
And I think that's a broader structure. I personally don't. I have no reason to believe that based on the history of the works of...
Is this Death Noodle? Is this Death Noodles? I'm trying to see if I recognize it. This is obviously Big Buddha. Chain. So, this is Hassan. I don't know. You see on? Oh no.
Of art he's done. But the transphobia in question here is more of a broader structure of types of things that happen. And I think that's a conversation worth having. Is it a conversation that needs to be had before addressing all the serious shit that this person did? Probably not. You can see how this comes off here. But again, in this very tweet, she's not using it as a trump card, right? She's saying yes, and also this other thing is happening at the same time. And I don't know, a lot of this kind of skepticism around ideas like transphobia stems from the fact that a lot of people just don't see how this type of stuff is commonly weaponized against trans people. And so yeah, there's some examples for you, so that's maybe will add to the understanding. I don't know.
Late last year, Jake Doolittle released a hit piece of source on Ethan Klein, basically accusing him of faking a health scare for money. In reality, Ethan did legit think he had lupus, and was very open about it on stream. Jake did this under the guise of defending those in his audience who have chronic illnesses like himself. If he made things personal like that, he knew his audience would be more willing to go after Ethan and ruin his career in some way.
Oh, this one's super cynical, dude. He's just saying the only reason this guy would make something personal or connected to a personal story is because it would enrage his viewers further to get someone to cancel someone. But all that translates to is you can't talk about your own personal story. Because if you do, that's just you trying to get everybody riled up and trying to gain sympathy. And that's fucked up, man. That's obviously quite silly.
This didn't end up happening, which I'll bring up later. But basically, Jake was once again using his Lyme disease to benefit himself financially.
Yeah, using his Lyme disease to benefit himself financially. I mean, talking about something and then making money off of whatever you're talking about is what you do on YouTube. If that thing you're talking about happens to be the fact that you have Lyme disease, it seems extremely weird and twisted to assume that's the only reason that would be happening.
Anyways, I want to give one more example of these guys weaponizing their audiences with malicious intent, a super mega drama. I won't get too detailed into this because there's loads of other videos that do a good job at that.
Okay, I'm not gonna either because exactly, there's way too much content on this. Probably the best piece of content I saw about this whole thing was from a YouTuber called Unpoetic Justice. I think if you're interested in this controversy, you should go watch that. Honestly, that's my take from here. But Rob's argument here is just fucked up. I didn't see anyone even making this argument.
Throughout this drama, they pretty much used the topic of SA to motivate their audience to cancel Super Mega.
He doesn't show how that happens in this video. And so, from what I remember, there's a lot of disputes about the specifics of these stories, but the essay itself isn't one. Which again, just Go watch this video, you'll learn a thing or two. Alright, so anyways, in conclusion, audiences being weaponized, I don't think so. Other than when Vosh did the thing, using trans people in his audience as a shield against the fact that he was doing related activities, that was definitely audience weaponization. The rest of these, I simply disagree. But that's just my opinion. This has been Drama Boy time, silly Drama Boy time. Make sure to go outside, and bye.
Secure the lead. Enemy is securing Charlie. Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Hostiles deploy the mosquito.
Mr. Beast is not catching a break over the last couple of months as he keeps getting hit with new allegations, this time in the form of a lawsuit. And it seems like things are so bad that members of his crew are reportedly calling it the new Fire Festival. So what is going on? Well, on March 18th of this year, Mr. Beast and Amazon MGM Studios, they announced the Beast Games, a new reality competition series, which really drills in that dystopian meme of POV, it's the year 2024, and the only way you can obtain a house is by doing a Mr. Beast challenge. Because they also announced that it would be the largest prize for any reality competition, $5 million. Yeah, that's definitely I Made It money. And speaking of Made It money, there are reports of Mr. Beast securing a $100 million deal from Amazon for these Beast Games. So clearly a lot is on the line here. What could go wrong? Clearly a lot. Because first, we had some rumors come out on TikTok about mistreatment of the contestants. But it wasn't until Madison Malone Kircher published the article titled "Willing to Die for Mr. Beast and $5 million" for the New York Times that the alleged problems going on behind the scenes became very public. Summarizing that article, she talks about contestants facing with difficult and potentially dangerous conditions for the alleged inadequate food and medical care, injuries from physical challenges, and a disorganized production staff. And then to make things worse, some contestants left on stretchers and others were hospitalized. While contestants signed waivers acknowledging the risks, many felt misled about the conditions and mistreated by staff. According to the article, the main concerns here were food scarcity, medical neglect, poor hygiene, and chaotic organization. So that really does not sound good at all. A spokesperson for Mr. Beast said the shoot was unfortunately complicated by the CrowdStrike incident, extreme weather, and other unexpected logistical and communication issues. The spokesperson also said that Mr. Beast had started a formal review and had taken steps to ensure that we learn from this experience. Representatives for Amazon MGM Studios declined to comment. And that's a fair response, but apparently that was the response to the problems in the intake process of the Beast Games. When the actual Beast Games started, the contestants allegedly had the same problems. And by this time, the CrowdStrike incident has mostly been resolved, and they were also given plenty of time to come up with workarounds if it wasn't resolved. So if this actually happened twice, that's just poor management. I am actually really interested in seeing how much Mr. Beast's team has to do with organizing this event versus MGM and Amazon. Is this kind of like the Beast Burger Ghost Kitchen thing where Mr. Beast is going to slap his name and likeness on this MGM Amazon production? Or are MGM Amazon funding the Mr. Beast team to run this competition? I really want to know who's actually responsible here. But either way, this is branded after Mr. Beast, so it falls on his lap. Rosanna Pansino also made a bunch of videos where she was sharing the stories of alleged Beast Games contestants, but we never really had something concrete because everyone is hiding their names because of contracts and or, you know, they don't want to be sued. But that was until this lawsuit was filed the other day. Now we have some more concrete allegations, still by anonymous contestants, but since it's now in a lawsuit, one can assume they're actual contestants. But as you can see here, it's a class action suit from 5 anonymous contestants against Mr. B 2024 LLC, One Off Base LLC, and Amazon Alternative LLC. Here you can see it's a class action for failure to pay minimum wages, liquidated damages for failure to pay minimum wage, failure to pay overtime, sexual harassment, failure to prevent harassment, negligent infliction of emotional distress, failure to provide uninterrupted meal breaks, failure to provide uninterrupted rest breaks, failure to pay wages promptly upon termination, failure to provide accurate and itemized wage statements, failure to indemnify for employee expenses and losses in discharging duties, unfair business practices, false advertising, and declaratory relief. Jury trial demanded. And what we're about to cover is just some key allegations outlined in this lawsuit, but the outcome could have some significant implications for the reality TV industry and how it classifies and treats its participants. Because the production that we're covering today isn't actually for YouTube, it's for Amazon's Prime Now streaming platform. And as I mentioned earlier, instead of reading through the lawsuit, I'm just going to kind of go through the key points of this so you guys get the gist. So starting off here, we have misclassifications of contestants as independent contractors. This lawsuit argues that despite being labeled as independent contractors, the contestants contestants were actually employees under California law. They're arguing here that this distinction is crucial because the employees are entitled to legal protections and benefits that independent contractors are not. A quote from the lawsuit says defendants wrongfully and willfully misclassified and on information and belief continue to wrongfully misclassify the contestants as independent contractors, although they should legally be classified as employees. This is interesting because you have contestants arguing that they are employees when they signed up to be contestants. I'm assuming their pay is dependent on how well they do in the contest, which they also signed up for. Now, this definitely doesn't mean they can be deprived of food and medicine, but it is an interesting argument that could change game shows forever. So I'm definitely interested in seeing on how the court rules on this, especially because they're saying that by Californian law, they're classified as employees, but this was filmed in Nevada. One or the other. Moving on here, you have the contestants were required to sign a contract that the lawsuit claims was unconscionable and included illegal and unenforceable terms designed to benefit the production companies while stripping contestants of rights. Quoting the lawsuit, it says defendants required the contestants to sign an unenforceable adhesion contestant agreement that included illegal provisions. The same unconscionable agreement barred class action lawsuits and lawsuits in California. Okay, so that's interesting. But moving on, you then have failure to pay minimum wage and overtime. So here the lawsuit alleges that the contestants worked long hours, including 24-hour shifts, without receiving a minimum wage or overtime pay, as mandated by California law. So another quote from the lawsuit here is defendants knowingly failed and refused to pay plaintiffs and the proposed class minimum wages owed to them. Instead, defendants required plaintiffs and the proposed class to work 24-hour shifts for days without any wages. Yikes. That sounds bad, but you're also competing for $5 million. Clearly, these people didn't win, so they're trying to get compensated for something. But if the conditions were horrible, this makes sense as they would want to be compensated. I'm also interested in seeing what the conditions were there. Is this actually a Fire Festival-like disaster? I really want footage so it's easy to have a non-biased take, because obviously the people suing the MrBeast team are going to say it was bad. And the MrBeast team will likely say it wasn't bad and you signed up for this. But moving on, we get more details on how things work. What's also interesting here is most of the people suing here are California residents. They did compete in Nevada, and they're suing them in California. So it's going to be really interesting to see if Nevada or Nevada law or California law is the one that matters here, because I would assume that California law is a whole lot stricter. But moving on, we get to see more details on how bad things really work. Denial of meal and rest breaks, which just sounds terrible. The lawsuit claims the production companies failed to provide contestants with legally required meal and rest breaks during their long workdays. In quote, defendants did not provide plaintiffs and the proposed class with a meal period on any workdays and failed to compensate plaintiffs and the proposed class for 1 hour of pay for each time a meal was not provided during a workday. This is so interesting and a massive reason why I would never want my business to be playing with people's lives like this, because now on one side it's competition, so it's not like when you're doing an ultra marathon or Ironman that they're going to pause the race to give everyone a break. You're free to take a break whenever you want, but you will probably lose if you do so. $5 million is on the line here, and I guess they need to eliminate people somehow. I guess the question is, what is the ethical way of doing so? Because if the conditions are too good, then the contest will just go on for way longer than planned, which will then cost way more. So it's like an extremely finicky line that you have to walk here. Again, it just makes me so happy that I am not in the competition hosting business, because most of these MrBeast videos, they aren't really skill-based challenges. They're just, how long can you do this super tedious thing? For example, placing your hand on a Lamborghini isn't really that hard, but keeping it there for 24 hours without moving it definitely is. So I guess that balances things out to make the competition fair. So like, if you're a 4-foot woman, you have about the same amount of chances of winning as a 7-foot dude. That wouldn't be the case if you guys had to play basketball against each other. Okay, actually, I take that back. After doing more research since I filmed, I saw Miss Roseanne's first video where a contestant had this to say.
It was really bad. People were having seizures because they were not getting medication, even though we were promised we would. And it was 100% rigged. They presented it as though the game would be like Squid Games, basically a type of game show where all the games are an even playing field. That was not at all the case. All the games were about speed and strength, so only the young athletic males were at an advantage over the women, and elderly people were also casted. To make things worse, men started realizing that they could take out the women without being eliminated. Guys started tackling and hitting women. 2 girls were tackled and passed out on the field and were dragged off to continue filming. I saw people with broken bones, stitches, etc. And most were women.
Yeah, that's a complete disaster. I have no idea how this would ever be greenlit. But moving on with the lawsuit. So I'm really interested in seeing what the competition was, what the actual conditions there are. Knowing like the Mr. Beast challenges, they're probably standing around in a circle for a long time in the desert, which isn't really safe either. But that's just me speculating. I don't know what was going on because we don't have any footage. But moving on to the meat and potatoes of the lawsuit, we have unsafe and inhumane working conditions. So here, the lawsuit details numerous instances of alleged unsafe and inhumane working conditions, including contestants were allegedly deprived of sufficient food and water, leading to hospitalizations. That is absolutely terrible. Most people don't think hospitalization is a realistic risk when you're signing up for a reality game show. Here's the quote from the lawsuit where it says that contestants were taken to the hospital, including for dehydration. Scott Rubin of Vital Vegas reported that local Desert Springs Hospital had seen countless patients coming from the Beast Games due to a lack of food and water, and that the production had allegedly denied food to diabetics, denied water to contestants, and at least 2 individuals had seizures as a result. That is just extremely poor management and just like an absolute nightmare. Another quote saying that contestants were fed sporadically and sparsely. They were not given adequate access to hygienic products or medical care. So if the anonymous contestants were one of the ones who had seizures as a result and were sent to the hospital, because if that's true, I mean, that's impossible to defend. In that Mr. Beast handbook that was leaked, he had an interesting take on consultants that I feel like is contrary to what a lot of people think. As a lot of people think that the whole consultant industry is extremely bloated with large overpaid firms. Like the example of New York City not knowing to do with the trash problem they have, so they paid McKinsey a couple $1 million to say, hey, trash cans, they'll solve your issue. Who would have thought? I get that's an extreme example, but Mr. Beast said in his handbook to always use consultants. So one would think that the team would consult with professionals who ran events out in the desert before, like EDC and others who've ran very large game shows to prevent disasters like this. But hey, I'm looking forward for 2 things here. The response of the Mr. Beast team and any footage of what this event looked like. Because if it really looked like a fire festival situation, that's massive. And to make things worse, here's another clip from Roseanne's video of a statement from an alleged contestant.
We were given maybe 400 calories a meal and only fed every 12 hours. Food would run out and people would fight over, steal, and hoard food. Water was scarce and kept running out as well. I had to sit with a bloody pad for 2 days before I could get undergarments and my reusable pads because I'm allergic to regular pads. We were also sleep deprived, only allowed 3 to 4 hours. We all slept on the floor in the stadium in a $10 sleeping bag. I get that people saying it's a game show and it's not meant to be easy. I'm not saying it should be easy, but it was presented like Squid Games, where competitions were not biased and didn't exclusively cater to young athletic men. People who went signed up for Squid Games, not for American Ninja Warrior and Survivor. Why else would they cast elderly people on the show?
That is extremely dangerous for the women and so unnecessary. Like, we've seen them do porta potties and those tents for these kinds of things and other challenges. So why would they not do this now? This just doesn't.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Das House is my favorite map.
Makes sense why they would ever want to do this now when the stakes are so high. Why are all your T's not crossed and I's dotted? Because this is a massive slip up. It's not even just a slip up. This is a disaster. How could they have not seen this coming? Again, if this is true, I am shocked this happened on not only a Mr. Beast set, but also an MGM Amazon production. But next, you have sexual harassment and a hostile work environment. So here, the lawsuit alleges that the female contestants experienced a hostile work environment and suffered sexual harassment. That is just completely unacceptable. But then you have the quote from that is, the female contestants particularly and collectively suffered as a result of the defendant's actions. The Beast Games work environment systematically fostered a culture of misogyny and sexism. Again, that is an absolute nightmare, but I really really wonder specifically what happened. I'm assuming that'll come out later on. But we have two final main points left, one being misleading advertising and false statements. Here the lawsuit claims the producer made false statements about the competition, including the number of contestants advertised as 1,000, but allegedly fewer in reality to entice participation. This misrepresentation impacted contestants' understanding of their odds of winning. Quote, it says defendants widely prompted right through the first day of the Mr. Beast competitions that there would be 1,000 people competing. So that's interesting, because wouldn't that make their odds higher of winning if there were fewer people who actually showed up? I don't know. I also saw in the interview by Rafidi, it wasn't fewer, but more. The contestant in the interview there claimed there was supposed to be 1,000 contestants, but there were actually 2,000. But then finally you have Nevada tax credit discrepancies. The lawsuit alleges that the production companies may have misrepresented labor costs to the Nevada Film Commission to secure tax credits. Quote, defendants knowingly misclassified the contestants as independent contractors in part to obtain a tax credit from the state of Nevada, which defendants, on information and belief, would not have received if they had disclosed the production actual labor costs, including the significant labor of the contestants in the budget that they presented to the Nevada Film Commission. Yeah, I'm not a CPA or tax attorney, so I wouldn't really be able to give any valuable input here. But the last thing I wanted to add was some horrible alleged damage control that's also from the first Roseanne video I missed before my original recording of this video. Again, it's alleged because I have no way of verifying these claims, as it's an anonymous person that's communicating via Roseanne.
They offered anyone who lost $1,000 to sign away their rights to join any kind of class action lawsuit of any kind. I didn't sign, so I didn't get the money. After this article came out and things started blowing up, they called everyone back and decided to offer an additional $1,000 per person to make up for any of the inconveniences. They knew it was bad because they also offered to provide therapy through their insurance. And it wasn't Amazon Prime that called me, it was Mr. Beast's crew.
That's a Hail Mary when it comes to damage control. They've really dug themselves a hole with this one, and the lawsuit really does corroborate a lot of these claims, because letting dudes seriously injure women without doing anything is wild. That should be completely unacceptable on any production. And also, for the guys who did this, I don't think being on a game show will save you from an assault or battery charge, because everything's filmed. So I'm sure we're gonna get way more answers soon. I also feel like when it comes to the Mr. Beast games, we're only at the tip of the iceberg, because if all this happened, we might be in the ballpark of Fire Festival that. If you want an actual lawyer to break all this down, you can check out Mad Catster's video here. Shout out to him for actually sending me these legal documents. And if he hasn't posted yet, I'll be linking his channel down in the description down below. I am super interested in seeing what the public response for the Mr. Beast team is to this, because if these allegations are true, this is just not acceptable. And this lawsuit could definitely have some serious consequences for how game shows and competitions are ran, not only on streaming websites, but also TV and potentially YouTube as well. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Lunchly versus Lunchable. With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid. Prime has no sugar added, no electrolytes, and won't be tough. Crunch Bar. Feastables Crunch Bar. Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese. Also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat. Turkey Stacko, 310
Gives me calories.
21 grams of sugar. Only 7 grams. If you look at this close up, you can already tell which one has better ingredients. All right, we'll start off with the Lunchables.
I'm sorry, that's trash.
All right, now we're trying Lunchly. Come on. We're not buying it all, but I'm going to say that. Fiesta Nacho, 22 grams of sugar. 10 grams of sugar. 7 grams of protein. 9 grams of protein.
Coming close to look at the queso cheese and Lunchly versus whatever that is. Drip versus stick. I like my cheese drippy, bro. This is a Lunchly salsa right here. Look at the consistency, the texture. And this is Lunchable. This is look at watery. I can't even look at it. 400 milligrams of electrolytes, my God!
And it's available for around $4. Super affordable. Go get the prize.
Hello, everyone.
It's your boy, the president of the I Hate Mr. Beast Club, the original Mr. Beast hater, the first YouTuber in the entire world to call out old Beastie Boy. And I've had a little break. You guys probably didn't even notice because, as all good YouTubers do, I pre-made a bunch of videos. I had a full week off, I went on holiday, and then nothing gets my creative juices flowing like sitting by a pool and just seeing the news that Mr. Beast has made his first public comment on social media since like hundreds and hundreds of absolutely insane, terrible, and very serious allegations have came out against him. He does not address any of them. Instead, he defends a new product he's put out, which is a Lunchables ripoff from Keemstar's Drama Alert. That's the first thing this guy says. And not only that, basically the same day he did this, there was a massive Rolling Stone report of all the terrible shit that has gone on at his new Amazon show in both the Las Vegas filming and also the Toronto filming. So this guy just doesn't give a shit, and he knows he can just get through it. And something I've noticed as well on his videos, I don't know how he can do this, I'm sure you can. He has basically limited the comments for a long time to basically users who aren't from Western countries. So if you go on a lot of these videos, I'm not sure if it's changed now, but immediately after all these allegations came out, most of the comments were from Russia and India. And basically Beast Industries have been mass deleting any comments that comment on, like, there's so many of the allegations. There's so many. I didn't even talk about the recent dog pack video. Let's just say there was someone who was working at Mr. Beast that definitely shouldn't have been around children, working at a company which is targeting children. Doesn't want to address any of that. No, he just wants to push this new thing. And also, as we're going to get onto, who is he collabing with to bring out this Lunchables ripoff? Logan Paul, a guy who is basically besties with Donald Trump at this point, someone who's also being sued for crypto scams, and also, as we remember, he collabed with Mr. Beast before and Gary Vee on a crypto pump and dump. So it seems like Beastie Boy just knows he doesn't even have to apologize, because when your audience are all children, children don't give a shit, for one thing, and also children don't even keep up with this stuff. Like, are children reading the news? No. And children will just watch the YouTube channel. They're not on Twitter. They're not reading Rolling Stone. So Beastie Boy knows this, so he's just pushing through with these new things. And also, there's just so much to talk about, like, why the fuck does this guy need more money? Why is he making a Lunchables ripoff? Like, what is the motivation? It's just like pure greed. And obviously I'm an anti-capitalist, so stuff like this doesn't surprise me. But when you're the biggest YouTuber on the platform, so insanely wealthy, and you're still doing shit like this, I just can't even believe it. So I want to talk about all this today, and then I want to talk about, like, all the allegations about how poorly him and his company are treating workers on the set of the Beast games, because I spoke about that before because it came out in August about the Las Vegas stuff, but a new report obviously has all the Toronto stuff now. So all of that coming up for you today. Please follow me on social media, mainly on Instagram, but basically on everything, and consider becoming a patron if you want to support this channel, and also if you want to get access to the Discord server and get access to videos early and ad-free. I have turned on YouTube memberships, and in the comments let me know if this interests you at all. Is there like a unique benefit that you'd want? Yeah, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, let's get into the video. So as the biggest crusader against Mr. Beast, I have shown no mercy to anyone who has defended this guy. And funnily enough, I made a video calling out the Mr. Beast defense squad, and I called out Moist Critical and CoffeeZilla and Philip DeFranco. And what's so funny is CoffeeZilla actually deleted the videos that I featured in that video, because what I showed was Mr. Beast and Logan Paul bragging about collabing on a crypto pump and dump, right?
So me and Logan both bought punks. You guys have probably seen on his Twitter that he bought a bunch of crypto punks at the same time, right? Yep. Gary pulled us in that call. Yep. So have you ever told that story? No. That Gary V, it's like 11 p.m. just out of nowhere, just calls me and he's like, "Yo, I got like 30 people to call. Hop in." He's like, "It'll be the best decision of your life. Just get in." I'm like, okay. Yeah. And so I just joined the call, and I just see like Logan and. I don't even know these other people. I don't put them on blast.
Every heavy hitter you can imagine who's worth $1 billion was on this one call, and Gary V is in the little corner, the little square. He's going, CryptoPunks. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the next Facebook. All of us were like, okay,
Everyone's
Gary.
judging. I'm texting Logan, and I'm like, Gary lost his mind.
Bro, all of us are like, yo, Gary's nuts. Yo, Gary is right again.
Very successful people in this call. And Gary's just like, everyone, here's what you're gonna do, and you're gonna do it right now. You're all gonna buy a bunch of CryptoPunks. I was just so pulled by his like conviction that I bought a bunch.
Wait.
Yeah, I bought quite a few.
How many?
I don't want to say, but
Please.
I bought multiple ones. Yeah.
Well, bro, are you in double digits, punks?
Double, just shy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
So
if he's imagine he just said 60.
No.
Three zombies.
I bought like 8 of them, and they did pretty good.
And any zingers? Any like real special ones?
I had some that like whatever 20, 30x. So then I rolled the money into V Friends because Gary said.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Good. Yes. That is first try. Oh, did you? Uh-huh. Shut it down. Shut it down. Alright, why don't we do that? I just heard you for a second. You're back. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.